you doing? Right. Last video it was very noisy. Uh, I'm trying to see if I can have a better, I can have a better, so I can have a better audio. So, we're back again 3 days after. We are basically studying the grammatical rules of Creole, or the grammar of Creole. So we already know in every language it's important to know the grammar uh, 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 of that language for you to move on, for you to master that language. It's very, very important to master the grammar of that language. Hopefully, I help you. Hopefully, I just I my hopefully I hope and I expect that my um my help is very beneficial to you, and I hope you also learn, you also take notes, and also improve your Creole. So to begin, I would say again hi to Anna, hi to Katie, hi to Moz. So the whole family, uh, the Hess family in Town, and many other people. I say hi to all of them. All right, so let's move on real quick. As you already know, my name is Daniel Jean Baptiste, native of Haiti. So I'm teaching you Creole, and once you learn Creole, you'll be able to also master French very quickly, because it's the same, or it's kind of the same principles. It's kind of the same rules. The only thing is Creole is a mixed language, meaning Creole is based on Spanish, African, French, for the most. Like 95% of it is French. It's like French. So that's why we call it French Creole, or Haitian Creole, or Creole. So, and if you ask me where they speak in many parts, they speak Creole, actually. They speak Creole in many places in the world, and we understand each other, you know, and we can communicate to each other. That's a good thing about Creole. Well, like, I mean, there may be some like words that are different. There will be like yeah, maybe like some small uh, difference in probably words, or but it's the same. Creole is the same foundation, because Creole is was born, you know during slavery. So it's what Creole is, when the African slave from Africa, you know having difficulty, to express, with other Africans from other tribes, and also having difficulty, like, having difficulty with, speaking, and exactly speaking properly to the master, or answering back to the master. So instead of saying the word the way the master, says it, so that slave would, distort that word, and then that slave would give that slave would create its own word. It's kind of similar to the master, to the language, to the you know colonizer language, uh, to the words of the colonizer, but because of the because of the of the of because uh, of the difference in and and their native language. So that slave would distort again that word and or mispronounce it and give or create, and create a new language. It's like by forcing himself to speak, well, in our case, French. So, and by forcing ourselves to speak French, we would create a Creole, a French-based Creole, or a French-based language called Creole. Well, today we're gonna learn about the object pronouns in Creole, as in any other language. The good thing about Creole is just like if you know your native language. Most importantly, I'm speaking to American or English or French. If you speak those languages, so it's gonna be easy for you to speak Creole because it's the same structure. You know, subject, verb, object, same structure, different word. I mean, for French and or for Creole, for French and Creole, or well, let's say for Creole in English, it's different words, and but the structure is the same because if you realize I realize that if you look at it very if you pay attention, you could see that how English structure, the semantic, the syntax, the linguistic syntax of the English language, how it looks, you can see how it looks very similar to uh, French language. So because our Creole is based on French, so we inherit the French backbone, the structure, the syntax. So basically, English is kind of look like Creole in terms of structure. So the same way you see object pronouns in English, we have object pronouns in Creole too. So in Creole, the object pronouns are used in compound objects. They are moins, ou, li for both genders. So that's the little difference you would see in Creole. We have no genders. We have no genders except for some words, and the reason you have that we have that exception is because of French. Okay, it's because of French, because we bow all our words from French. Okay, or 99% of our words we bow them from French. So that's why you would see the presence. That's the only time you will encounter, you will notice, sex, you know but other than that, there's no sex and pronouns or subject or subjects, or you know or with yeah, with certain names, we don't. Well, let's say with the pronouns, we don't. Right. Moi, okay. Ou, li, nous, yo. Moi, reme, ou. Moi, reme, ou. Okay. American is like translated as I like you. Okay. So demonstrative pronouns are sa, or sila, and sissy. Those words are all the same. You can interchangeably use one, except for this one, because this one is like a little, this one is where we don't use this so much. You would hear it, and if you, as a non-native, if you speak Creole and you say that word, people will really pay attention to you. You will get their attention. Okay, but we mostly say sila, sa. You know, otherwise you can say sila, and sissy. Sissy is actually, you don't use it too much. You use it for certain, and in certain sentences, and I'll tell you in what sentences. And if you ever use it, you misuse it, but still you will still get a Haitian attention. You will still get our attention. Uh, uh, you will really like make a Haitian happy if you say that word. And sayo, silayo, sesi. Okay, and the spoken, okay, you would meet sesi in the spoken language or the written language, but it's where in the spoken or written Creole, many natives sometimes use sesisela. This is a different one. Sesisela as demonstrative pronoun. Sesisela. It's very. If you say sesisela, people will stop whatever the Haitian guy or Haitian female would stop anything. You know, he or she's doing to really look at you and listen to you. Manger ça, manger ça. Example, manger ça et boire ça. But again, I forgot to put the accent. Okay, okay. In Creole, they call it accent force. In English, they call it uh, 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 accent grave or grave accent. Accent, yeah, the grave accent. Accent grave. Okay, it's a little, it's a little thing on top of the E, but it's like backward, like heading backward. You know, we have it in, in French. So it means eat this one and drink that one. Remember, look at this. Eat this one, that one. So it's the same word for that one, and this one is the same word. I did it last week, last video. I believe I went over it, and you already know why. The possessive pronouns. The possessive pronouns are pa mwen, pa oua, pa lia, pa noa, pa noa, pa yoa. This is for singular, and pa mwen yo, pa ou yo, pa li yo, pa nou yo, pa nou yo, pa yo. This is for plural. Okay. Well, again, let's go back to the previous slide. Okay. What uh, this means mine, yours, his, hers, or its, ours, yours, theirs. Okay, so this is the plural form. All right, here, indefinite pronouns. The indefinite pronouns, we also have indefinite pronouns. Actually, I'm doing this, so you can have an understanding of what's going on, in the Creole language. what's happening. Pay attention. If you pay attention to it, you're just like you're gonna master that language. People would be like, wow. They would be like, wow, we gotta watch our mouth. He knows his Creole or she knows his Creole very, very well. You can even educate certain Haitian after learning, after learning all of those good stuff, in this video. Okay, you will start. Okay, you'll be like you'll be able to become a teacher, and you'll be able to teach Creole to even Haitian. Depends, because you'll be surprised that some of us don't really get the grammar. You know, well, if you do some history, you'll find out why. But this, I'm not gonna go over this. And some people too are not too good with grammar. So if you really take your time, you master that, you will not only you will speak Creole, but also you're gonna be able to teach it to even natives. The indefinite pronouns are, see, you'll be surprised. Oh my God, Creole has indefinite pronouns. Yeah, it has indefinite pronouns. But again, let me tell you something. If you look at Creole, you would see that uh, Creole is just like a copy of French. It's like a copy of French, you know. Just anything you see in French, you will have it, you know. Or sometimes we just have it in a different way. But 90% of the time, we have it word by word. Okay. So look, for instance, you have yon. But in French, you would have. Well, we're not speaking French, but you would see it. In French, it's un, aucun, but we have aucun, aucun. All right, so let's start with the French thing. Let's do Creole. Yon, aucun, l'autre là, plaisir, chaque, qui donc, quiconque moun, tout, tout net, tout bagaille, cake. Forgot to put like it's not one word. It's two different words. Tout bagaille is the first, a word. The first word is tout bagaille, but it's separate. And cake is a different word. I forgot to put the comma. Même, même non. Okay, même non. Même yo. Yo, yon. Well, here, même non, même yo. If you watch it, our YouTube video from the previous course, you would see why we have memna, memyo, uh, and why basically we have an indefinite pronoun with na yo. We'll explain to you later on as you continue to follow us, to subscribe to our channel and all of that. We're gonna do more. We're gonna even do history, more history, with the words, tell you where this word is from and why. So we have yon, vini, example. Yon vini, lot lap avini. It's like one comes, but one meaning that one means one of them. I met one of them, but I wanted to be a little bit like word by word in my translation. So you have one comes, meaning one of them. This is what I want. This is what it means. But normally, I'm not supposed to say one comes because that has a different, that has a different meaning in English. And the meaning it has in English is kind of, a little bit like off of this. But the reason I have one comes is to show you like how you're gonna use this word again anytime you're gonna use it again. You're gonna see it comes back again. Okay. In that time, I'm gonna tell you why it's important. So why I did this, I translated this way. It's roughly word by word translation. Normally, I was supposed to say uh, one of them comes, the other the other one does not come, or the other doesn't come. Okay, the other one. Okay, but if I say one of them here in here, I would have to. If I said one of them straightly, I would have. The reason I do that is for you to understand how Creole is simple. That's it. How Creole is simple. See, yon, one, Vini is comes. Okay, Lord, la is like the other, does not, pa, Vini. Ooh, this is interesting. Pa, Vin. Okay, I was supposed to say Vini. Oh, pa, Vin is okay. Does not come. Pa, Vin is okay because just like Vini and Vin, it's the same word, but you just like abbreviate it. Let's say just like shorten it. The other does not come. Okay, so one comes, or one of them, or let's put it like that: one of them comes and the other one or the other does not come. Interrogative pronouns in Creole. The interrogative pronouns are kimun, ki, kis, and kisa, kibagay. Remember, all those three, one, two, three, they all mean what? They all mean the same thing. Okay, you can interchangeably, you can interchangeably use them. And kisa, kibagay, you can interchangeably use them. Okay, but again, kibagay, sometimes I'll give you more information on kibagay. But kisa, kibagay is synonymous to kisa. You can use them interchangeably, especially in interrogative clauses or sentence. Kisa, kibagay means what? Kimon, kiyes means who. They are used to ask questions and are always placed either before a verb or a personal pronouns in an interrogative clause, okay, or an interrogative statement. Uh, Example, kibagay wafe. What are you doing? It is noteworthy that the subject or the attribute of the subject of a clause can be found using the general interrogative form kimun slash keyes, key plus key plus verb. Okay, okay, oops, right there. Okay, all right. I wrote it down twice. Oh, okay. All right, it's not a mistake. It's okay. It's keyes, kimun key plus verb. It's gonna help you. Look, let me do it with my with the pointer. I mean, cursor. Okay, with the mouse. Kimon key or keyes key. Kimon plus key do give you kimon key, or keyes plus key give you keyes key. Okay, plus the verb. Okay, and then the rest of the sentence. That's why I put this, quotation mark, and boom, you have your answer. And the answer that you have after asking this question, ski monkey or key, the answer is a subject or the attribute of the subject. Okay, okay. Now, the object of a clause can be found using the general interrogative form. Qui ça? Que plus the subject plus the verb. The subject and the verb. Okay? Or qui bagay plus que plus subject plus verb. Qui ça que plus subject plus verb will give you an answer for it will give you the object. Once you ask this question, qui ça que plus subject plus verb, that means the rest of the sentence, the answer is gonna be the object of the clause. Okay, that's how, again, or in other words, that's how you find the object of a clause. To find the object of the clause, you use the general interrogative form qui ça que. Okay, subject, verb, da 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 da. Oh, and also or qui bagay que, da 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 da. Right, let's move on because so we spend too much time. The interrogative pronouns can be combined with the prepositions, okay, to give you, well, you can combine it to give you like something like with who, aki esuye, like with who are you. Exclamatory pronouns. Qui, qui can also key. It's key. It's like this previous key, kind of like this key. It's the same as this. Oh, sorry, it's the same as this key. Or key, yes. Okay. This key, okay, can also be translated as which one or which. For instance, qui pays ou pas aimer Wycliffe? Qui pays ou pas aimer Wycliffe? Like, I choose Wycliffe because I love Wycliffe Jean, or Wycliffe Jean. So the it means which. You see, qui means which. Okay. Sometimes this right here, this key or that key means what? Who. But in this one, the key is, like I said, translated as which or which one. So in that case, in this sentence, it means which. Which country do you not like, Wycliffe? Okay. Qui paye you by Wycliffe? In Creole, the exclamatory pronouns are formed by adding gardon, gade before the interrogative pronouns. Most importantly, the exclamation mark that is placed after the clause also indicates that the pronoun is exclamatory. Gade ki jan ou gran bon Dieu. Okay? Gade ki jan ou gran bon Dieu. How great you are, God. Okay? I think I can also fix that. Oops. I don't know. It's like, I don't want to do it. Like, I'll fix it using a different way. Okay. The K's, the 5 K's of Creole. Those 5 K's of Creole, me, I wanna really. It's like I'm so like I'm so into that. I'm so eager to teach people Creole. I become so creative. I remember in English I learned that there are the 5 W's, but I'm like, wait a second, we have the fives too, but not W. We have the K, because the W's are because we say the Americans say American people say W because the words, you know, of the 5 W's are started by W. Okay, like why, who, what, when, where. So us, we don't have them. We don't have those words started by W. We have them in Creole. They start by K. But we try. I was trying to be like very creative. So key. First one is key. We saw that already. We just saw that in the previous slides. Kisa. We saw that in the previous slide. Okay. The same kisa we were you know we have. Let's move on. The same kisa we were like talking about like in this slide. Let's see. In this side. Okay. You see that kisa? Okay, means what? Have you ever heard some Haitian says kisa? You never hear Haitian, or you never heard Haitian people say kisa. So this is what it means. What? It means what? Okay. Kote, where? Kile, when? Comment, how? Kote, where? Kile, when? Comment, how? Okay. But I call it's 5 W's, because how help you find help you interrogate somebody. So I already say it. It's right there. So these words are often already wrote down. Okay. So in English they use 5 W's to interrogate. In Creole we use 5 K's to interrogate also. So these words are often used to ask questions, and some of them are adverbs. The adverb combien, or quantité, combien. Okay, that's also part of the in the of the process to find answer. It means how much, how many. So those are not the only interrogation or question words. Those are not the only interrogation or inter yeah, those are not the only interrogation words. We have more. Or the last one would be like Pukisa. Well, I don't say 5 kp, but I say it's 5K because I choose those words. But here for that last Y of American people, we have a P for it. So I gotta be smart. I use those instead. I use this instead. Right. That has the equivalent of comma. So this is how you say how in Creole. You say comma. All right. Let's move on. Oops. Time is running fast. The relative pronouns. The relative pronouns are used. I'm just gonna read this for you. To relate clauses. They are key and K. Very simple. Key and K. If you know that, good to go. For instance, Monsieur qui président États-Unis, really Trump. Oh well, oops, bomb. Is that a mistake? No, it's not a mistake. Okay, let me tell you something I didn't say in the first time with I think the second or first video. Alright, this is what I didn't say. I think the second YouTube video about this course. The second YouTube video that we had on this course, we said that we use or okay, after vowels, and I suggested people to use because I love well, I love after the vowel because it sounds like clearer in your ear as Haitian, as a native. When people talking and they say it sounds clearer, and the word is is just like another form of okay, but they mean the same thing. Okay, it's like uh is not it. Some American don't say she is not, they said she ain't. Well, although it's not some American, every American does it. Although it's just like a very informal way to say she is not. But you know, just like people would understand you, American people would understand you if you say she ain't. Okay, they will understand. Okay, She ain't getting it. Okay, she ain't getting it. She ain't there. So here, what we do, instead of having we have Right? It's like okay, it's like the same word, but the reason we use okay, or we put the n at the other instead of leaving uh a okay that's it. Instead of having Etazinia, is because if you say Etazinia, it's like you don't sound a Haitian at all. You sound really foreign, and people would probably they will see that you're not from Haiti. They were like, wait a second, oops, this guy is not from Haiti. We never hear that word. It's not proper. Let's put it like that. It's not proper to say Etazinia, especially yeah, especially especially no, I don't need to say especially. It's just like it's not proper. It doesn't sound good. So to make it sound good, because the word Etazini is like this is not Etazini is kind of like, let's say, it's like the word Etazini, the way, okay, Etazini, the way it the way the word sounds, the way that word sounds in Creole, you need for it, for the whole thing to sound like really professional. Okay, then I mean professional. You have to use. Oh, let me use that. Okay, so for you to sound very professional or to sound correct when speak while you speak in Creole, or when speaking Creole, you have to use that's it. You have to use because if you say Etazinia, it's like you saying some rubbish. If I'm listening to you, I will understand it, but it sounds really, it sounds really weird, and it doesn't sound good at all. It's like me if I'm speaking English and I say something that's like uh, like um I say something like uh that's not correct. You correct me. You be like, they don't say that. They say this. So for to stop you or to stop you from saying Itazinia, I just stop in this slide and take my time to explain to you Itazinia. It's just that's the rule for this word Itazini. It's an exception. Itazinia. There may be some other exceptions, but this guy is part of it. Meanings, okay. Mweki ou ale lucy, ke. Who are the liquor? Oh, the reason now I'm trying. I was really off topic. So the purpose is to have one of those guys to have this guy in that sentence. So the most important thing was key, but I stop here so I can help some people. I don't want them to be like, wait a second, this guy is confusing. It's like you can say after a vowel, why now. Remember, you can use both, but properly you gotta use after it, doesn't it? This is an exception. Okay, so now the key is translated by who. Oh, another thing. Well, you can say, you see this, the subject is a person. So because the subject is a person, you don't use K in front of E, in front, you don't use K in front of president. The reason you don't use K in front of president is because this is a person. The man means the man. Monsieur means the man. Okay? So when you translate it, it's like the verb here is absent. This is not a thing I'm trying to anticipate. I don't want to do that. So I'll explain to you later on. We use key. Okay? And then second thing, K doesn't sound proper at all. It doesn't sound proper at all. You cannot say K. It's key. Okay? And key, the reason is that's the word we choose. It means who. K means that. K means that. Oh God, I gotta write this down for you. Oh, right there. It's right there. When where K. It's like I noticed that. That K. Notice where I moins. Oh, remember I moins. Okay. Ou you I'll go to. Okay. Al is short for aller. So we say go to. Okay. We don't translate that here. I'll explain to you why. School is l'école at 10 heures. Okay. 10 o'clock. Cardinal and ordinal numbers. All right. In Creole, there are cardinal and ordinal numbers. They are invariable. You have the cardinal numbers here. They are invariable. So yeah, guys can read this. If you have any questions, we can just like write it down at the bottom of the video. Okay, if you have a YouTube account, and don't forget to subscribe. Uh-huh. So now we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, how many of you speak French? Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 30. So basically, if you know your French, yeah, easy to pronounce those. Okay, it should be noted that a is added to 20 at the end of 20. Okay, at the end. When I say two, it's not in front of it. Not in front of it. Not in front of it. Not in front. Not in front of it. It's after. Okay. It's after. I meant after. So it's gonna be like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, meaning 21, 31, 41, 51, 61. Okay. The number 20, 20 doubles 20. We say 20 doubles its n. Then it becomes 20 before the word de. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now American people will be like 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm not gonna get to those guys yet. Hold on. So it's like 20 after 21, which is after 21, which is 21. So you go 20, des, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, I got it here. And 27. I got it here. Now for this 8, 9, we're gonna be like 20, the the 20 will have a T before you write this number and this number, you know, orthographically. You have to change that N, or you have to take off that N and replace it by T. So it's gonna be, you see, I got it. Is noteworthy that the numbers 28, 29, okay. So you're gonna have, is 28, 29. You're gonna have to change that N into a T, and you're gonna add 8 and 9. So it's gonna become, see, from 20 to 20. 20 to 20. Okay, then you add this 28, 29. Thank you. It should also be noted that 30, 40, 50, 60 change into 30, 40, 50, 60 before D, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, this is what you're gonna say. You're gonna say 40, 40, D, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Ok, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. However, you're gonna be like 30, 38, 39, for 38, 39, 48, 49, you see, 48, 49, 58, 59, ok, 58, 59, soit 68, 69, 68, 69. Okay. However, this is what you do when you reach those numbers. So you count, you are counting, you are counting. Okay, you are counting. Okay, and when you leave this, when you after you say this, now you're gonna move to, like if you were counting on, like on 40, for instance, you do like set. So when you go back here, you gotta turn this dot, and then you add 8 to make it 38. Look at this, it's very simple. 28, and then 29. See, 28. Form is women. I know a lot of guys will like that. I said 28 women. So guys do not have 28 women. Careful. It is important to know that after 70, 90, remember, you see, 70, 90, Euh, 70, 90. They sound a little bit different. So now what you have to do, you have to remove this. And then you're gonna add this, you're gonna replace this by 60, 60, 60, 71, 71, 72, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Oh God. So what it means? It means 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Okay? Oh, 79. 79. Oh, okay? 80, 80. Okay? 80. Okay? 80. I mean, sorry. This is 90. 90 is different from this. It's different from 80. So 90. So it's 90. So now we move this and replace it by 91, 92. Oh yeah, I was born in 92. Okay, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. The ordinal numbers are also invariable. Premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième, sixième, septième, euh, huitième. Oh, I forgot to put huitième. Ooh, I really forgot to put huitième, so I think I gotta do it. Oh my god. Oops. Alright, so don't need to be correct. So yeah, guys, you already know. Okay. Huitième, neuvième, dixième, onzième, douzième, treizième, quatorzième, quinzième, seizième, dix-septième, dix-huitième, dix-neuvième, vingtième. So meaning first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and then 20th, 20, like 28th, 20th, okay. Not 28, like 20th, okay. Example, premier siècle, first century. Premier means first. Siècle means century. In Creole, after 20th, 30th, 40th, 50th, 60th, the ending becomes unième for 21st, 21e, 31st, 31e, 41st, 41e, okay, 51e, 51st, and then 61e, 61st, and they say, okay, 21e, not 20. See, it's T, et unième, 21e, okay? You don't do 20e, you like 21e, not 20. Oh, I got it right here. 20e. Okay, we have 21e. After 70e and 90e, we move the ending dixième to replace it by, okay, 91e, 92e, and etc. We say centième, not centième. Cent unième, not cent unième. We have cent unième, cent unième. Okay, cent unième, cent unième. Okay, cent unième, not cent unième. No, not yi, cent unième. There are some other terms derived from the numbers, whether it is cardinal or ordinal, okay, number. There are some other numbers derived from you, whether they are cardinal or ordinal. So those numbers, those terms, there are some other terms. They are from numbers, whether that number is a cardinal number or an ordinal number. So those numbers are these terms are prime, um, prime. Oh God, I write it in French. Take off the e. You can do that. Okay. Take off the e. Prime, primary. Secondaire. Oh God, what's wrong with me? Secondary. Tertiary. Tertiary or prime. Oh God, that was right. That was prime. I got it. Prime. That means I can steal this E. I can see that. See if I can copy it. Right there. Nice. Good job. Okay. Primaire, primary, secondaire, secondary, tertiaire, tertiary, etc. Or we have prime, prime, second, second. Okay, second. Now, there are also some terms following, like these following terms. Double. Oh God, I'm messing up. Trois fois. Trois fois. Trois fois. Trois fois. Okay. Trois fois. Or some terms like demi. Half. Trois quarts. Three-fourths. Deux quarts. Two-fourths. Quart. One-fourth. A quarter. Yon cinquième. One-fifth. Okay, or fifth. One-fifth, actually. One-fifth. That express quantity concerning fraction. So let me do something real quick. Okay. So trois quarts nan yo mouri. Look. See, another reason I didn't have, okay. Yon na. You see, I'll explain to you because I'll explain to you later. So trois quarts nan yo mouri. Three-fourths of them are dead. What I was trying to say, because I started already, might be interesting. See, like remember I say Uh, did I say twaka na you? Okay. However, here, here, I said yon vini. I was supposed to say yon na yo. Yon na yo vini. Lot la vini. So I said one, okay, of them comes. So that's what I meant. Okay, I think that's it. So that's it. Thank you very much. Bye. Hi.